Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Kruznik's Purgatory. I'm your host, Kruznik X, and alongside me is the wonderful Enigma Zero.
Hello.
And so we are working our way through the Shadowbringers storyline. In the last episode, we witnessed a remembrance service, kind of like a burial procedure. Yeah, thinking about death doesn't really do it for me, so...
That was the first part of the story. Like, I've gotten teary-eyed through this story. That was the first part of the story that actually made me cry.
I was about to, yeah.
I was like, nope, thank goodness I'm not in voice chat with anyone, because this is embarrassing.
Alright, so now we're going to continue, because apparently that tablet we brought holds many secrets. Let's get right to it with the level 74 quest, Stirring Up Trouble. Let me begin by first explaining the origins of this tablet. I initially believed it might detail the history of the Church of the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Ronkan Empire, and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife and unceasing war with neighboring nations. With each passing day, they yielded more and more territory to their enemies. In their desperation, petitions for aid were sent out to their allies. This was one such petition. And you think this ancient petition somehow will help us cannot talk today. And you think this ancient petition will somehow help us get into Ixmaja? Indeed we do. For etched into this tablet is a method by which one may prove themselves an ally of the Ronkan Empire. Provided we are able to decipher said instructions, we may entreat the ruin's protectors to grant us safe passage. The problem, however, is I presently lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. We have but one recourse. There exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Ronkan texts and translations into a more modern dialect, which came into use after the fall of the Empire. I am confident it will suit our purposes. Where can we find this monument? Here in Sitya, quite close to Slitherborough, in fact. The good news ends there, however, for it is in possession of a rather radical faction of dark worshippers, the children of the everlasting dark. If I am to study the monument, I must first infiltrate their encampment. I have no intention of taking longer than absolutely necessary, but I will nevertheless require time to transcribe the text I need. To ensure that I will have enough, I am afraid I must ask you and Thancred to assist me. And before you even ask, the answer is no. If we're to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible. All right. I'll stay here until you return. We won't be long. If anything should happen, you keep her safe.
Are you an instance one?
Yeah. Then let us convene outside, to the west of Slitherbow, where the path diverges.
Before you leave town, I'm coming over there.
I'm coming out of Master Matoya's hut right now.
Yeah, I'm teleporting over there. I'm a little bit ahead of you. This quest line that you're going on is kind of funny. Don't tell me I'm too far away.
Yay, Corporate Kid Minion! Invite to party.
Yeah, I just got this top.
Ooh, so close and yet so far away.
What?
Michael Caves, he typed in the wrong stuff.
Oh.
Aline Tuta. Man, they really created a whole shit ton of languages in this one. Anyway. The encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard has been posted at Cleric to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he has aught to share of their recent activity. But we must tread carefully. There is a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid a confrontation as possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse their victims of sin and usher them unto the sunless sea. I would rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen. Yeah, you may not have a problem with it, but... You may have a problem with it, but I don't give a fuck. I can't get over this whole entire soundtrack.
Alright, tell me about it. Like, the town that I'm currently in and the town that you're at, well, for me the music has kind of changed there. But, like, some of the settlements here make me give, like, faint reminiscence of, the original .hack games.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then there goes you getting in the battle.
But yeah, it did remind me a little bit of .hack. Why? Does Slitherbow's music change later in the game, or?
It sort of gets a bit more... I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm pretty sure it does change slightly after you get to a certain point in the MSQ.
Well, I know that in the original, in the first one, it's recycled from 1.0, if I remember right.
God, I love the just overfield. Well, I guess that works. The just music for freaking Greatwood.
The field music, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see an ether current that I missed.
Really? I haven't seen any so far. Ugh.
By the blessed dog. Thank goodness you are unharmed. We would have arrived sooner, but we too had a rather unwelcome visit from the children. You are an acquaintance of Master Matoya, then? My apologies. The children have been acting strange of late, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless. Strange? What have you seen? At first there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary, the usual gathering of ingredients for poisons from fauna and animals. But then I took notice of their venomous spiders. They've been breeding them in such greater numbers. It's as if they're It's as if they're preparing for something. Any ideas as to what? It could be anything, really. If it meant the end of the Blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. What a mischievous plan. I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything we might be able to use? We should have smoke bombs at the outpost just over there. Then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search about for beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. Alright, before I do that, I'm gonna go grab this ether current. Coordinates are as follows, CC. It is X 19.3, Y 22.6, Z negative 0.1.
So So, where you're at right now?
Yep. And where are you?
Open your map.
I don't...
I'm on the other side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seriously, you're all the way over there? I ain't waiting. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just a little bit ahead of you in the story.
A little bit? Fuck that shit. You're way ahead of me.
Not really. I'm only, well... What quest are you on?
Stirring up trouble.
You're only like 5 quests behind me.
And... poof. Oh. And there. Going up. Where are they? Oh, there they are.
The god returned to Slitherbow, but not before offering his thanks. As for the beehives, Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How did you fare? This is more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let us hurry, before the bees begin to stir. The children's settlement is to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the god, there is an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spider's nest. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear.
Alright, let's ride.
Ooh, sightseeing log. Sightseeing log entry 38. Complete. Yes, I am distracted by shiny objects, but still.
Wait for me. How hard is it to climb on a rock?
Not that difficult.
Give me a second.
Here we are. Up there is the airway. Do you see it? A bit far, perhaps. But we should be able to toss the bag through. Though we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed. Enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors? Thancred winds back. That should do it. Now we wait. What is that? Bees! By the abyss! They're everywhere! Someone help! Someone help! We have to save the spiders! It sounds like our plan is working. Still, it is likely not all were drawn away from their posts. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy Y'shtola some time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of my loafing about bored in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you're both ready. I guess we go in here? Or not?
Yeah. Well, you have to go in
through the main
way.
entrance. How appropriate that you should get into a battle the minute I freaking hop on my motorcycle. That was awesome. Hey, another ether current.
I haven't even been paying attention to those. I probably should.
Yeah, probably.
I also got spoiled. I got freaking flown into this area. You stupid fucking tomato. Go away. Away. Oh my god. Alright, you wanna do this?
I'm definitely gonna need some help.
Well, I'm trying to catch up. Oh my god. Why do you do this? Now, before I was so rudely interrupted by that fucking tomato.
There's my chance. Alright. Son of a bitch. Not as bad as the Ogamoro mines, but still just as annoying. At least the wood bats are docile. Whoa, that is a sick outfit, though. I feel like we're almost there, but we're gonna have to do one more fight. Or not, because this idiot freaking decided to look the other way.
The Font of Seeing suggests this is a chamber for prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument is further in.
There it is.
Yes, this is it. I will be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? At a glance, I can tell they are old, predating the founding of the Blessed and the Children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. 'Twould behoove us to learn all that we can.
Well, I recognize this mural. This is definitely the, this is definitely Ardbert and the others. On the left is the Lalafell White Mage. Then, going from the left to right, we have the Rogadine, Paladin. Then Ardbert, who was the Huron warrior. Then his Black Mage, who was an Elizin, and the Mikote Bard. Examine the murals. Okay. We've got a lot more of these nowadays. The mural appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Other figures surround the warrior, rejoicing in their victory. The mural appears to be very old. A ruler sits atop a throne attended by their subjects. The mural appears to be fairly old. A knight shields himself and their comrades from an encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. Okay.
They seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this. There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart.
A researcher, huh?
He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it? Compared to the others. Could someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place.
Fine by me. I'm getting tired of listening to Ardbird over here freaking yak and yak all the time.
We should go.
I love listening to him talk.
You love looking at Oriange. I'm not surprised.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mm-hmm. Nothing at all, dear. Alright, here we are. I believe I now have everything needed to finish deciphering the tablet. Tell me, Chris, did the murals appear to be of any significance? Depictions of heroes from the Age of Gods, the Ronkan Empire, and immediately before the flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be a curator of antiquities. Though it has no bearing on the task at hand, perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future. And with it, we've completed another quest. And gotten another gear piece. The Blue Spirit Foot Gear. Which we got some Sabaton's Offending out of it. Alright. Alright, let's continue. Let us hurry the Slitherbow. The others are waiting. After we return, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar will be eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you'll be the first to know. Alright, back to Slitherbow. I do wish they had sorted out these a little bit better, but...
Yeah.
Especially since since it's implied that we're probably going to visit the other fragments. Chris! The god told me you left with Master Matoya to Woven Oath. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. But she is safe. And that is all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? The stew will soon be ready.
The hell are these things?
Cutscene time.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
at these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it?
Here we go.
The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all.
Ooh,
I fear it was absorbed, but he has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help! The Umorans have come for us! We're under attack!
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic, these douche nozzles. I'll be speaking with those fuckers later. Meanwhile, in Yulmore... Hey, check it out, it's Fatty McFatfuck! God, those gestures are just annoying.
Lord Forthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
This bastard better have a fucking escape plan.
He was disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling warriors of darkness. They have slain sin eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers. So I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Lightwings represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation.
Oh boy.
With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge.
Oh, why do we have to get a close-up of him?
Nay, a god. I will see their dreams through. their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want to.
I hate when people stand right on the freaking target.
Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power.
Emphasis on bloated.
But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome. And we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
I told you, Arya, calling him Giant Jabba would be doing Jabba a disservice.
They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
You underestimate them, Willful Thing. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they
Maybe?
will build.
Oh, why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you. So naive, so painfully predictable. Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak.
No, that's CC, who's also here.
Defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated.
CC, mind knocking down your volume a couple notches?
Are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception. What? How did he? Excellent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
He is such a gigantic baby!
I know, my freaking toddler behaves better than he does.
Hey, it's the hated Ranjit.
I hate riddles.
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you've come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Like hell they will.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
What happens?
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, but you may have time to prepare.
Arya Stormborn.
Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those salads?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
So Arya Stormborn wants Y'shtola's staff, among other things.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Alright, let's speak with Urianger. The god hath been afflicted with the most terrible and efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations. Alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. Alright, did we get... No, we did not. What, no chest gear out of this? Alright, let's continue. How fareth the young god?
The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain.
Do not blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is a nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the blessed? How have they taken the news of Yulmore's generous proposition? With anger and dismay. We cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. I considered a convocation of all the Knights Blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I am truly sorry. We will not, cannot, abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee.
Flee? I am not wont to run from my troubles. In fact, with Chris's arrival, I am minded to take the offensive. The Yulmoran's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Warden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Raktika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done. Unless, of course, you finally deciphered that tablet. I have, as a matter of fact. And with it, we can prepare everything we need to enter Ixmaja. What say you all? We need to act quickly, but I can believe it can be done.
We cannot deny our fate. Our course lieth before us.
Well, we are villains, are we not? Good. I leave the Blessed in your capable hands, Runar.
Very well. I see there is no changing your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the Blessed safe.
According to the tablet, we will first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Then this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tusi Mekta.
While you see to that, Minfilia and I will remain here to help shore up Slitherbo's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated.
Alright, underwater journeys, let's go! So yeah, Arya Stormborn wants Y'shtola's staff because it's big and pretty.
I just want her outfit.
Everybody wants her outfit. Even the devs want her outfit. We'll just have to wait till it gets released on Mog Station. There you are. Ready for a swim? The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronka sought to live in harmony with nature and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood, an arbiter of life and death. Below it were four others, each equal in rank: the curl, the colibri, the opo-opo, and the wolf, characterized as the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to three of these beasts by placing one palm on monuments wrought in their image, and that this must be done in a specific sequence. If my interpretation is correct, the order can be discerned from the three commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake, by its strength do our lands prosper. Be as the opo-opo, rival thy kin. As all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. The tablet says naught of the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments, alas.
Hopefully all will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely.
What?
What?
Oh my god. So make sure you paid attention to what she said, because the three that she mentioned...
Well, I do have the chat log, so... Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Alright, going down.
The next riddle took me a little while to figure out, but you're not quite there yet. This is also annoying. What the Oh! Oh my god, it's one of these!
So this is the riddle that Fireaxe was having trouble with the other day.
The second riddle is the one that gave me trouble, but once I figured it out, it made sense. And now there's this fucking thing. God.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Alright. Give praise unto the snake by its door.
I think this riddle is easy if you paid attention. It's the one that I just did not too long ago that was more...
Be as the Opo, rival thy kin. Be as the Opo, rival thy kin. Let's see. Be as the Opo, rival thy kin. Rival thy kin. All parts seek betterment, so too does the whole.
Do you need a hint?
I think I need to touch the Opo statue, but...
Yes. Like I said, pay attention to the animals that she mentioned, and they'll tell you.
Yeah, I figured. Why am I not using my mount?
The Opo one is across the hall from one
I
of
found
the...
it.
Whoa. I accidentally touched the wrong one, because I was like, oh, this thing's glowing.
Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. Oh, here we are. Be as the wolf. Hey, a sightseeing log! Before I do this, I am going to...
I can't do this yet. There's not enough time. So... after here I go.
Alright. Oh, it's below ground.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Like, the entrance to the wolf one is, like, almost non-existent. So you have to really look, because it's, like, a very narrow...
I already found the wolf, it's just...
Oh.
I gotta find the other one. It's like somewhere around.
Oh, you're looking for the
seal
thing
yes.
itself, yeah.
But I can't find the entrance. It's like, where's the door? Oh, wait. I think I may have found it. Maybe. Nope. Oh, wait. Nope. Found it. The door opens to reveal a pedestal upon which rests a medallion. You take it and secure it inside your clothing. There's a Rogadine here named Snuggle Pants. Did you find it? This medallion. It bears the all insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt. This is the seal of Ronka. Well done, Chris. We can begin our preparations to enter Ixmaja in earnest. And with it, we get a new weapon out of it. One Blue Spirit Great Sword, or Guillotine. I do not like the look of this sword, but I will stick with it. At least until I see the rest of the armor set. Alright, we are going to take a brief intermission. We are going to take on a little bit of an intermission to get some things done, and we'll return with more of the storyline at around somewhere after 11:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, for those of you watching on Twitch. With that being said, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruisnick's Purgatory. A special thank you to Enigma Zero for joining us, and thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air, and be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive videos. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisnick X, signing out.